Welcome to battle number 3 of week number 5 of the FNF Victory Road Draft League Season 3. This battle is going to be pitting Benji and the Southern Shuckles versus Fire Warrior and Draco Warriors. The Mega Pokemon available in this battle is Mega Charizard Y on Fire Warrior's team. And then the Z Crystal Pokemon we have are Z Any, Kyurem, Z Attack, Raichu on Benji's team. And then we also have Z Any, Porygon Z, Z Attack, Hydreigon on Fire Warrior's team. So joining me today in commentary is Sir Roland, who you may know from New Era Justified, and we'll start with his initial thoughts.
So, just seeing both teams, I can almost certainly assume Shuckles is going to be Hazards, since it usually has rocks and webs. Kyurem is going to be interesting here. Ice-Type actually hits Hydreigon pretty hard, and it hits Palossand pretty hard as well. And Charizard is neutrally affected by ice, so this could be very interesting. The same could go for probably Tapu Koko as well. Tapu usually hits just really hard in general. Fairy type would just kill Hydreigon and could take care of Charizard as well, the electric type, and could take care of Terrakion with Fairy type as well. Very interested in seeing how this goes. A little bit of a bulkier team. There's a little bit bulkier of a team from Benji, as well as a few good offensive pieces, and Fire Warrior looks like it's got a good offensive core as well. Probably not going to see a Trick Room this battle, but who knows? There's some pretty slow Pokemon on both sides.
I'd say that when it comes down to it, I'm looking at Koko and PZ. Tapu Koko hits so many things on Fire Warrior's team really hard, and if it could set up that electric terrain for Raichu, it's going to be really beneficial for him. It looks like those two electric types do very well. Raichu will struggle with Hydreigon, but if it's weakened or taken down, it could go ahead and start sweeping. And for Fire Warrior, Porygon Z is going to be a lifesaver for him, especially if it boosts into the electric type with conversion. And Vaporeon is the bulkiest special Pokemon for Benji, but if it changes into electric type after Z conversion, Vaporeon can't really do much there. So I'm looking at Koko and Porygon Z. Those are the two Pokemon that I think are really going to shine in this battle. So yeah, that's my thoughts.
Another thing I have to say is there's two normal type Pokemon in this battle, and they both appear to be on Fire Warrior's team. And an actual lack of fighting type, it looks like, on Benji's team as well. So I'm very interested in seeing how he takes care of both Porygon Z and Licky Licky.
Licky Licky might be a problem because it's so bulky and it could recover with Wish and Heal Bell. It's really going to slow down the momentum of this battle for sure.
And then adaptability is always a big concern with Porygon Z as well. Just in general, any Pokemon that has adaptability, you've got to look out for it, because it is a hell of an ability.
Yeah, PZ is definitely going to be tough, especially if it benefits from that electric terrain. So, are you ready?
I'm ready to go.
All right. We will begin. In terms of leads, I think I'm predicting Tapu Koko and Palossand, actually. Oh, we have Shuckle Atalka versus Ghidorah, the Hydreigon. Hydreigon might have Taunt, and that would render Shuckle pretty much useless in this, or it could U-turn away into something else. I think Shuckle's going to try going for the Stealth Rock right away, which Charizard is not going to want to switch into. And there's that U-turn, maybe into Charizard? No, into Porthos the Terrakion, actually, and there's that Stealth Rock going up.
Rock's going to be a killer for Charizard, especially since it's Megazard Y.
Indeed.
It doesn't lose that flying type. Close Combat's only going to do 37% thanks to Shuckle being part bug type. It looks like a Taunt prevents Shuckle from using Toxic. So there's the Taunt you were talking about earlier.
A little bit too late on that Taunt because Sticky Web is already up. Yamasumaki comes out, and in comes Hydreigon. It can go for a Defog right now, which would remove rocks and webs, which would be really good for Fire Warrior. I think that's probably what we'll see.
It does have U-turn though, but I do know that... there's Defog, but Tangrowth is pretty bulky, so U-turn probably wouldn't have done as much to it. Out comes Palossand, taking a Dazzling Gleam, doing 40%. Yeah, that Dazzling Gleam would have easily taken out Hydreigon.
Interestingly, Shuckle comes back in, taking Earth Power. That's 27% to Shuckle. It's going to recover a little bit with the leftovers. We might see some Stealth Rock going back up. There's a Giga Drain. 13%. Yeah, there's that Stealth Rock coming back up again. Hydreigon's going to have to come in and defog that away yet again. Stealth Rock actually up on both sides now, and there's a Toxic on Mysore as well.
So this will limit, at the very least, it'll limit Benji's capability to switch out and in at will, unless Hydreigon comes out and defogs again.
Yeah.
Earth Power does 25%, and Sticky Webs are now up. I kind of want to know what that last move is. It's probably Gyro Ball.
It might be Knockoff.
I think Vaporeon comes in, taking a Giga Drain, doing 27%.
Nice little call out of the Giga Drain, but it's not going to do that much because Vaporeon's just that bulky.
Gonna protect a Giga Drain as well.
Mysore taking continual toxic damage. I think we're going to see a switch away from Mysore now. Maybe into Hydreigon.
It could have water compaction though, that's the thing. And if it does, then Benji would have to use Ice Beam. If it has Ice Beam, he would have to use it.
It seems like it wants to stay out, but that toxic damage is racking up. It's not optimal for Mysore to stay in. Yeah, Hydreigon does come in again. We're probably going to see another defog here. Vaporeon could actually protect to prevent the defog. Actually, we see the Draco Meteor. Interesting.
A very interesting choice, and Toxic missed.
Is that the second time Toxic misses? Oh no, the first time it was a taunt.
You love to see 90% accurate moves missing. Happens so often. Draco Meteor is not going to do that much though after the special attack drop. Spasmatism, the Porygon Z is going to come in, but it's slowed down a little bit, so Vaporeon could outspeed. It doesn't though.
Wow, Mizutsune just staying in. It is very comfortable right now.
With its current moveset, I think it's probably safe to stay in. There's a Z conversion, and it's going to convert to Ghost.
Ghost type, interesting. But Mizutsune can stall quite a bit. Spasmatism's going to have to be careful. Tapu Koko coming in, interesting, setting up that Electric Surge. And there's a Shadow Ball. It's going to take Tapu Koko down to 3%. But Astalos, the Tapu Koko, is able to recover, and it is faster than Spasmatism due to that Sticky Web dropping its speed.
So this is going to be... It's going to be pretty interesting to see what happens.
Wow!
Thunderbolt. Even with the special defense boost, Thunderbolt takes out Spasmatism.
The score is 6-5.
And Licky Licky comes in.
Majin Buu is here.
Raichu Alola is going to come out. Taking a knockoff. That was a good call out.
And that Raichu Alola has a Z Crystal attached. We might see that Z move now. Actually, no, we just see a Volt Switch again. Rajang does not want to stay in. Shuckle comes in instead.
Shuckle taken out by an Earthquake. That was probably a good switch from Benji. Instead of losing one of his two electric types, just using Shuckle as fodder. And Coco's going to come out. Volt switching again.
Majin Buu, so bulky, not taking that much damage.
Ooh. Heal Bell's going to take care of 2 poisonings.
Lots of poison now taken care of, but Majin Buu's at 18%, barely hanging on. The knockoff is going to be enough to take it out, and the score is now 5-4. Lots of Pokemon.
Those are two of probably the scariest Pokemon that Benji needed to take out, the two normal types, because he did not have just a straight counter for either.
So Ghidorah comes in, and there's the Defog. No more hazards are up on either side. And Palossand comes in. The Dazzling Gleam's going to take it down to 13%.
The Dazzling Gleam will take it out. Score is now 5-3. Terrakion comes out. That's an interesting choice. I'm surprised he didn't just go for a Dazzling Gleam.
Probably wanted to preserve Coco for Charizard. Score is now 5-3. Yamasumaki coming out, and it's looking like it's going to be very hard to take out. But Charizard finally comes in. Torch, and there's the Leech Seed on Torch. We'll probably see Vaporeon come in.
Probably trying to take a Fire Blast. Or Flamethrower. Still does 23% because the sun is up.
So Mizutsune recovering, but there's that Solar Beam. It's going to take Mizutsune down to 36%, who goes for the Toxic.
Depending on the roll, Vaporeon could live another Solar Beam. It's going to protect instead, so it's guaranteed to recover leftovers and Leech Seed health. So that's practically guaranteed to live a Solar Beam now, I believe.
Mizutsune probably going to go for a Wish to stall out some more turns. Looks like Vaporeon's going to be very troublesome for Fire Warrior to take down.
Was another Solar Beam at 8%.
And Torch has one more turn alive. Mizutsune probably going to protect. Will Fire Warrior stay in? It looks like he does stay in, and the Solar Beam's not going to hit.
It's going to be a bit troublesome because Fire Warrior does have another Pokemon that's weak to water if Mizutsune has Scald.
Hydreigon doesn't have much to hit Mizutsune with. The Draco Meteor did do big damage, but it will get that special attack drop. 34%, and there's that special attack drop. The Toxic is now on Ghidorah. There's no heal belling because Licky Licky is down.
Another Draco Meteor takes Vaporeon down to 33%, is going to Wish, and Ghidorah is on a timer now.
So Astalos, the Tapu Koko, comes in to restore its health and take that Draco Meteor since it's immune. Ghidorah is now at 6%, and Terrakion comes in, but Dazzling Gleam will be enough to take out Terrakion. Indeed it is. Down goes Porthos, and Hydreigon's the last Pokemon to stand at 6% with toxic damage.
It's going to defog, and Dazzling Gleam will take out Ghidorah. It's a 5-0 win for Benji over Fire Warrior.
What a match. Vaporeon was just really hard for Fire Warrior to deal with. I think that the fact that he chose Ghost Z conversion instead of Electric was something that was not to his benefit, because Electric Porygon Z would have been able to really put a dent in Vaporeon, but Ghost wasn't doing it.
No, the Ghost just was not a good choice. There's nothing that it really could have hit that hard. But Vaporeon did an excellent job this match in just stalling out and the entirety of Fire Warrior's team.
Yeah,
really showed what it can do.
Yeah, I think that Hydreigon was scarfed because it repeatedly Draco Meteored instead of like U-turning and stuff. But he did do a good job in controlling the hazards with Defog, but ultimately Shuckle was able to get that sticky web up, which was really important for Porygon Z to be outsped by Tapu Koko, because that was that turn that Benji really took control of the match. So yeah, really interesting match. This once again is a 5-0 victory for Benji and the Southern Shuckles over Fire Warrior and the Draco Warriors. And stay tuned for some more matches coming up. Actually, Cyril and your match with Z-Quigs is going to be pretty soon, so
sometime
stay
today,
tuned for that. And we'll see you
crossed.
then.
Yep.